The story begins with campers arriving at the Glen Canyon National Recreation Area, GCNRA. A stunning view of towering vertical canyon walls surrounds them. The group sets up their tents beside a crystal-clear stream. They chat about the adventures that lie ahead. The hikers set off to explore a narrow slot canyon nearby. The red sandstone walls close in around them, towering high above. The group comes across a majestic natural bridge, stretching across the canyon like a stone guardian. While exploring, they stumble upon ancient petroglyphs etched into the canyon walls. The sky darkens as they return to camp. They sit around the campfire, sharing stories. Late at night, they hear an eerie echo through the canyon. One of the campers insists it's the wind, but others aren't so sure. The next day, they hike deeper into the grand staircase, Escalante National Monument. The landscape shifts, and the domes and arches become more prominent. A steep vertical climb presents a challenge for one hiker. Tension builds as the group supports each other to reach the top. Dark clouds gather, and a sudden flash flood sweeps through the gulch. The group scrambles for safety, climbing higher to avoid the rising water. One of the campers slips and nearly falls into the rushing floodwaters. The group pulls together, managing to save them at the last second. The storm passes, and the group finds shelter in a shallow cave. They sit in silence, reflecting on their narrow escape. The floodwaters recede, and the group continues their journey. The sense of fear transforms into awe at the resilient beauty of the land around them. As the sun sets, casting a golden glow over the canyon walls, the hikers reach a viewpoint overlooking the vast expanse of the monument. They stand together in silence, feeling a deep connection with nature and each other. They return to camp, tired but triumphant, knowing they have experienced something far greater than just a hike. It's a deep, spiritual connection with the land. That night, they sit around the campfire again, but this time the conversation is quieter, more reflective. The stars above seem brighter, more vivid, as they lay back and watch the sky. One of the hikers whispers that they now understand the echoes of the canyon, the voices of those who came before, and their own voices added to the chorus. As the fire dies down, the group drifts off to sleep, knowing they will carry the memory of this place with them forever. The next morning, the hikers decide to take a lesser-known trail, hoping for new discoveries away from the popular routes. As they walk, the canyon walls seem closer, casting deep shadows over the path. The atmosphere feels more intimate, yet slightly unsettling. They pass under a narrow stone arch, noticing how the sunlight dances through its opening. The group senses a shift in the air as they move deeper into the canyon. The wind dies down, and the only sounds are their footsteps and the occasional rustle of sand. One of the hikers pauses, saying they feel as if they're being watched, but the others dismiss it as leftover anxiety from the storm. They continue, but the eerie calm makes everyone feel more alert. As they explore a side path, the hikers stumble upon a hidden chamber within the rock face, almost invisible from the main trail. Inside, the air is cool, and the chamber walls are lined with more intricate carvings, unlike anything they've seen before. They stand in awe, realizing this space must have held great significance to the ancient people who once roamed the land. Examining the petroglyphs closely, one of the hikers deciphers a recurring motif, a story of survival, struggle, and eventual triumph over the land's challenges. It dawns on them that their own journey mirrors these ancient tales. The storm, the flood, the sense of awe, everything seems interconnected. They share a moment of understanding, feeling deeply connected to the past and the hardships of those who once lived there. They sit in the chamber in complete silence, absorbing the weight of history around them. It's as if the canyon itself is sharing its secrets. As the sun begins to dip, casting long shadows, they decide it's time to head back to their camp, feeling humbled by the discovery. The return journey feels different, less focused on reaching a destination and more on appreciating the beauty of every step. When they arrive at the camp, the sun is setting, bathing the canyon walls in hues of pink and orange, a breathtaking view they hadn't noticed before. They sit around the fire in silence, sharing unspoken bonds strengthened by their journey. As they fall asleep under the stars, one hiker hears a faint, soothing echo, not of fear but of connection. They realize the echoes are not just from the canyon, but from within themselves, echoing their own growth, fears, and triumphs.
Disclaimer: the story presented here is purely a work of fiction and is created for entertainment purposes. Any resemblance to actual locations, events, or individuals is coincidental. The narrative does not intend to portray any place in a negative light, nor does it aim to harm or defame the reputation of any location. Suggestion: for those who enjoy stories in the thriller genre, feel free to subscribe to the Thrill Lab channel to stay updated on upcoming thrilling tales.